Let's do it. Daddy's got the gym today. It's gym day.
Another steamy one today.
Another steamy one for the boys. Steamy for the boys. The boys get steamy.
Work yesterday was terrible.
Oh, why? Did someone have to wake up early in the morning?
No, it wasn't that. It was fucking Valerie. Not even pretending to care to try to offer anything during segments.
Oh, she was on the show?
Yeah, everybody else was
That's
there.
whatchamacallit's wife, huh?
No, wait. She wasn't there. Valerie's the news chick.
Valerie's the one that you usually work with, right?
Yeah.
And she's gonna give a shit?
Okay, but she was just in some sort of mood and just fucking sat there. So
Fucking menopause.
Right. You know, no, God, she's way past that. Like, all right, well, I'm just going to do stuff and not include you then. So that's what I did the rest of the time. And then she's like, well, I don't know what, I'm not an ad-libber. I go, you ad-lib all the time. Not an ad-libber. I said, do Robbie and Rochelle tell you what they're going to talk about? No. Well, you're in there ad-libbing. I'm not an ad-libber. Because we got done with the break and I was like, well, you gave me nothing. Not even my show.
She doesn't. Oh, you know who texted me over the fucking weekend? I'll give you a guess, Jay.
Kevin.
No.
Wait. Text you over the weekend.
Someone that saw you at the grocery store.
No idea.
Kaplan?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He said...
The grocery store. I wasn't at a grocery store.
Oh, he said
I
he saw
was
you
at-
somewhere. Hold on. Oh, okay. Here he said...
At Tiki Bar.
Oh, that's what he said. He said, randomly saw... I thought he said store. It says shore. Randomly saw Jay today at the shore. Hope all is well with you.
Did you respond?
Oh, shit. I never even realized that he told me sorry for the way things went down.
You knew that. You told us that.
I forgot about that, though. I didn't respond.
Yeah, so what? You don't
So
want to
wait a
respond
minute.
to that.
So I got a text from Kevin. Yo, are you down at Tiki Bar? And we lost power the whole weekend because we had a tornado come through. So I was like, fuck it. We went down the shore. I get a text from Kevin. Are you at Tiki? I go, I'm not at Tiki, but I'm at the beach right outside of Tiki, which is Jenkinson's. And he goes, oh, Kaplan's down there. He said he saw you. So then I texted Kane. I was like, Kane, I'm about to get arrested again. So then I texted Kevin back. I was like, tell Kaplan, we'll find out where he is. He goes, he saw you and left. That was it.
Yeah, it probably was fucking because he heard all the shit you talk about him, dude. He's heard that you said you want to beat him up. Of course he wants. Of course he's gonna leave.
I mean, I was with
He
my
knows-
family. I wouldn't
we,
beat him
we
up
all
then.
we all know that you're a fucking maniac.
I was praying that they bumped into each other.
Listen, if that were to happen, it would all be for you guys too. It would just not
No,
just
it
be for me.
wouldn't. Don't. You're not gonna do anything for me. I don't give a fuck. It's
Yeah.
a blessing.
Hit him for me. Well, did you respond to him or not?
No.
So weird. Obviously, it's still on his mind, too. You got a day plan for Point Pleasant. You're on the boardwalk. You're hanging around, and you see Jay, and he makes you leave. Well, day's over. Really? You left?
His day's not over. He went right down to Asbury Park, dude.
No
He went
shit.
up. He went up to Asbury.
Oh,
He
went
back
up to Asbury.
He went back to the Empress and got fucked.
Literally.
All right, let's do it.
Hang on.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And we're back! Welcome back to the show, everybody!
You nailed that one. I couldn't even tell what the drop was and what you were.
And we're back!
Yeah.
Welcome back to the show.
Spot on.
That was.
Well done.
Man, everyone here's got a tan, dude.
Except for you.
Yeah, I know.
You blend in with the white walls on your background.
Somebody was not at the beach this weekend, and that somebody was me.
You look like a roll of toilet paper.
Fucking mom, bitch.
You look like this piece of paper.
Your mom's flaking like toilet paper.
I'm sure she's done flaking.
Oh, you think
She's
so?
probably past the flaking stage, and now she's just at the
Boned
rattling
up.
around stage. Yeah.
The bone
Boned up.
stage.
Yeah, boned up.
Get the slight earthquakes and the bones hit the side of the coffin. That's great. Way to start. Welcome back, everyone. How the hell are you? So we have some. Let's start with the D-bags. Corey was like, I might have a couple D-bags
Oh, I definitely got 2 of them for
from
sure.
the weekend. All right. Give me that, and
Well,
let's
first
start
one's
with that.
okay.
Hang on.
Dance, let's make me a D-bag, baby. Dance, let's make me a D-bag, baby, with Kane and Corey.
All right, first one is I'll just run first. Some lady fucking commented on one of my videos and said, "Why are you so loud?" And I was like, "All right, bitch, I'm fucking." She had a little check mark next to her name, it's verified, and I was like, "All right, you fucking cunt." I clicked on her name, and then it said she was a TV show writer. She writes for TV shows, and then it's a list of other things. So I commented back, and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Well, if your viewership is more than my viewership, then please give me some notes." And she responds back, and she goes, "Yeah, my viewership is my TV shows have had more views than yours, and viewership." And I'm not even trying to give you notes. I asked a simple question, and I was like, first of all, not a shot. Your viewership for your fucking TV shows is over 1 billion views.
Did you find out how many shows she has, or what shows
wait,
she
that's
has?
so wait.
Okay, all right.
And
'Cause
I
that's
said,
pertinent here.
And I said, second of all, I said, I've been doing this for 13 years pretty successfully, lady. And she goes, I just asked why you're so loud. And I was like, no. I was like, don't you fucking play like that's not a triggering thing. Don't you?
Right.
You knew what you were fucking to do, you
Right.
fucking cunt whore. I was like, and I looked up her name and everything, and I was like, you wrote one episode of SNL that was a cartoon. It was like some cartoon recap fucking one-off thing that they did. And then you wrote 12 episodes of something with David Spade. Some fucking, I guess he did a,
Was it Just Shoot Me?
no. It was a talk show with David Spade.
Oh, he was doing some talk show on his Instagram, and then they put it on TV for a minute on Comedy Central, and it went away.
Might have been
so
that.
Is that what
was
you,
that.
was it
Yeah.
recent?
No,
Relatively,
I was
a
like
year or two ago?
2000, in the 2000s, I think.
Oh shit! That I
David
don't know,
Spade. David
but I want to know.
Spade talk show. Lights Out with David Spade. It was
Okay,
called.
all right.
And so I was like, "Fucking all right, yeah, you're a real one." She goes, "I've been a ghostwriter half my life," and I was like, "Oh, okay, so you don't even have fucking a resume. That's
Right.
it. You don't have
No
can't-"
credits.
And so she made a video saying, "This Corey guy is unhinged, this and that," and everyone in the comments was like, "No, I stand by him. I stand by Corey. Yeah, you didn't have any right to say what you said to him. You'd have to start it. You started it. He's fucking." And I was like, "Listen, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these fucking people coming and thinking they can just say shit and get away with it with no fucking retort." I was like, "I'm fucking retorting everyone now."
Why are you so loud? And what does that even mean? Like, are you? I don't even think that you're that loud. What was your
No, it
point?
was, and
What
everyone was
she
like,
trying
everyone
to-
like, that's his videos. This is what he's been doing forever. Like fucking.
Where's the video? Where's her video?
Oh, I blocked her, cause she
Oh.
kept fucking. She
Oh,
just
she did? Well, where
kept
do I
going,
find
and
it?
I was
Maybe
so
I
sick
can
of
see
seeing
it.
it. What was
Where
her
is it?
name? I'll tell you. Give me a second.
Is it on your Instagram page?
No, it's on her Instagram page.
What video did she say you were loud in? Like a stand-up shit one? Or
No,
one?
no stand-up clip. It was one of my one of the ones I cooked the Coca-Cola in.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, those you're a little loud. Sure.
Yeah, of course I am.
But it's your act.
But it's
yeah,
my thing.
exactly.
Again. I've been doing this for how long now? I go to my block list. Let's see, block.
Yeah, I think we're all waiting to see. So give me that, and I'll pop it on the
Yeah. My block. Where's my block list at?
How long is your block list?
No. I'm saying I'm trying to find out where I find that at. Is it under security? 1 second. Sorry. Restricted.
Do you remember her name?
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I looked.
All right.
Here he goes. I've got 150 people blocked. Her name is People Paula. People Paula. Paula.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Let's see this. I want to look too. Shit.
She's an ugly bitch too.
Oh
And
my
her fucking-
God, she really is hideous.
in her profile.
Holy
And she
fuck.
says she's got ADHD and this and that, and this is why people commit suicide. At one point, she's like, "You're insane." I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I am insane."
People, Paula.
Did she have Paula? Well, I don't want to say her last name, or does it matter?
Who gives a fuck?
Paula Dixon.
Is this her? Just relax. Is this her, Corey?
Yeah, that's the one I found.
Go up. Yeah, that's her. Oh, she deleted the video.
It's gone.
Oh.
She did it. She took it down because she was getting fucking badgered. The dumb whore. That's right. You don't fuck with me. You lose, bitch.
5,285 followers.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with me because you lose, you idiot. She's got AUDHD, and then she's also got Ehlers-Danlos, and she's got so many other problems with
Oh, I
her.
don't know
fuck
what
is
that
all
is.
that?
What does she have?
She's got
What is
AUDHD.
AUDHD?
AUDHD. She's got Ehlers-Danlos, and she's got something else.
Are those mental issues? Are those physical issues? What are those? What's AUDHD?
What's her story? What's her recent story? Maybe she puts
No,
them
it's
on there.
no.
That's
I put
a
it.
non-clinical term used to describe individuals who have both autism spectrum disorder and attention deficit hyperact. Oh, she's one of those fucking cunts.
And Corey, her story is just random fucking memes and a
Okay,
picture
good.
of her from Coach.
Yeah.
Shea.
She
Everybody-
deleted it, dude. She deleted it. It's
She's got an
crazy.
excuse for everything. Ehlers-Danlos, what's that? Ehler. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. That's a group of inherited connective tissue disorders. Those are characterized by joint hypermobility, skin that is stretchy and fragile, and tissue fragility. Why would you put that in your fucking thing? You know what I should put? I'm going to put in my new profile. I'm going to change it and put CKD.
Mine's also going to say torn meniscus, torn.
Yeah.
Mine's going to say slight scoliosis. It's going to say.
I got that. I'm going to put that in there
Yeah.
too.
Yes, so we got slight scoliosis. We got to put all of our ailments in there, dude, so they know.
You know she's a,
CKD, the scoliosis. Haven't been tested for the AIDS yet.
I can't believe she deleted the video though. That means so many people went on there and been like, "Yo, you're wrong." Like you imagine you think you're gonna get something over on someone. You're like, this
Yeah.
guy, he's a big creator, he's unhinged. This is what she said. She goes, he's unhinged for commenting back. And I'm like, no, I'm just sick
Well-
and tired of it. You've got a fucking blue check mark. You pop up every time because you got this blue check mark that you paid for.
Well, the fact that she put those diseases in her profile means that she considers herself a victim. That's how she looks at herself. That's how she gets through life. And so she thought she was getting one over on you. But then you responded, and instantly, of course, the victim mode kicks into gear. And oh my God, she's not used to that. People talking back to
No,
her.
exactly. And then she wrote on some because someone else was like, yeah, someone called her an idiot, and she goes, this is why people kill themselves. This is why they do it.
Good. Bye.
And I'm like, oh God, lady.
See you later.
her third post in is abolish ICE. You know what the fuck she is.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there.
Well, but you don't jump into someone's page and go, "Why are you so loud?" What do
Yeah,
you
you're gonna get.
expect
I
is
said,
gonna happen?
I'm not allowed to clap back at you. I'm not allowed.
And watch his videos. Does he seem like the kind of person? He's loud. Does he? Seem
Also,
like the kind
I
of
am
person
a
who's
little
gonna-
bit insane, bitch. Yeah, you're right, 100%. No one's fucking completely sane, and I'm fucking sick of it.
You're not gonna shirk. Oh, geez, got called out. So yeah, that's easy.
Not a D-bag.
What else?
Okay, well,
Or do you want me to do
Alicia's-
mine, or didn't you
our
want to
niece,
save
and,
yours?
our niece, and I'll just do it right now.
All right.
Our nieces and nephews, Alicia on Alicia's side, are in town, and the 10-year-old girl keeps talking about how she doesn't like steak. And we went to a Korean restaurant last night, and we had some marinated steak, and I told her to try it, and she said, "What is it?" And I said, "It's pork," and because she just keeps saying that she doesn't like the taste of steak. She hates steak. She
All right.
doesn't like steak. And she tried it. She goes, it's delicious. It's so good. It's the best. And she kept saying it. And then I was like, well, by the way, that's cow. And she goes, I don't eat cow. And I was like, why? And she goes, I feel bad for the cows. And I was like, you told me you don't eat it? Because I didn't know it was that kind of reason. I didn't know it was you felt bad reason. You told me you didn't like the way it tastes.
Who
Yeah, but she
cares?
doesn't-
What's the
she doesn't-
difference?
And
Yeah,
then I looked at her and I was like, oh, so fuck the chickens and the pigs? Those
I
are.
was just gonna say, like,
She
what
goes,
the
yeah, I
fuck?
like cows. Cows are my favorite.
What is she, Hindu?
I don't know. She
Yeah, 'cause
might be a
that's a
little. Yeah,
religious-
she might be from India. The Indian.
Indian?
Only
She got him
cows
living
there.
in a house with her?
So I kind of tricked her into eating
That's awesome. I'm a vote right now.
Not a D-bag.
Well,
She
now,
likes it, though.
now,
She
now
liked
her,
it.
now her and I have a little beef.
Hey. Well, wait,
Dutch.
yeah, you got to finish the story, Lo. Like, how did it end? What did you say?
It
Did her
ended with
parents
me being
get
like,
mad?
no. It ended with me. I'm feeding her. It ended with me being like, I'm sorry. Let's get shaved ice after this.
Oh, yeah. How old is she? Because that's how
She's 10.
quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, she don't
Now
care,
she
dude.
got a snow cone and she didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude.
She
fucking-
doesn't know. That sounds like something
Dude,
that an adult
I told her about it.
her
She had a cow, you know.
Yeah, that sounds something like a kid doesn't say that on their own. I feel bad for the cows.
She likes. I like cows.
Are
We
her
never
parents
really- we never
vegans or
fucked
anything?
cow.
Or
No,
no?
I don't think so.
Well,
No,
there
because
you
the
go.
son was eating fucking. He was like, I love it. I love beef. Give me all the beef. But she goes, yeah, I eat plant-based burgers, and I'm like, ooh.
That's worse for her.
She said it tastes. She goes, it tastes the same, and I said, no, it doesn't.
No,
No,
the
it
fuck it
doesn't.
don't.
You changed your life. Now she's now she's gonna eat that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the mafia saying? I would assume they're on our side.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I mean,
saying-
Laura K said not a D-bag. John P, not a D-bag. I don't know, Mafia, what do you think? I don't think you're a D-bag. I do that to Giovanni to get him to eat shit. Be like, no, this is not beef. This is chicken, and he eats it.
Gold Coast M says my C note of his sister-in-law doesn't eat anything that's cute. Idiot.
Idiot. Cows aren't cute to me. Like pigs aren't cute. These animals aren't cute.
No, they're cute when they're young, as all young animals are cute.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Nah,
All
some
right.
cows are cute. I still eat them. I don't gotta see them.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is
I like
what
to
I'm
think.
getting.
I like to think I'm eating the ugly cow.
Does it bother you because for a minute there they tried to put like, oh, this cow's name was, you buy a pack of steaks or some hamburger.
bought
This cow's name was Bessie, and you're eating Bessie, and here's her nose print, trying to guilt
Okay,
you into
ask me if this feels bad. I bought Wagyu steak, and the thing that comes with Wagyu steak is a certificate with the fucking cow's nose print on it and name. You think I feel bad? I hung that
No.
thing up for a little while, dude.
it. To me, that makes it more authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know its name, dude. I know how old
Right.
it was. It was like two years old.
Right.
The guy that had nose print. I got his. You know what I mean?
That's proof that's the real meat. I'm not getting some sort of fake meat, some lab-grown meat. That's real cow. That's what that says to me.
Don't you think the cow feels great? Like he's in heaven looking down saying, I just fed
Okay.
this
Well,
man.
I don't know if that's
I don't
all
know.
cows go to heaven, brother.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Still
Well,
not
this is
real
what
sure
the
about animals in general. Probably, but I don't know. Who knows?
Mafia says this.
Not a D-bag.
All right, so I had to scold another parent yesterday.
Wait, this is another D-bag? You
Yeah,
D-bag
yeah,
too?
yeah.
Man, you guys were just fucking scumbags over the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay, you're just. This is your everyday life. That's why we don't do this. for
No,
you.
I'm just not used to it from you guys. All right, go ahead, sorry.
So Russ and I went to the diner after the gym, and well, first of all, we were seated in one area that was all windows, and we got to, as she was walking us back there, I'm telling Russ, I'm like, it's going to be way too hot in there. It's all windows. That's not going to be cool enough in there. It's hot
Oh,
outside.
at Manny's?
Manny's. Yeah.
Oh, no, fuck that.
It's hot outside. It's all windows. There's no way they're going to have the air conditioning pumping it up. And so we get in there, and I was right. I mean, it was warm in there, and I'm like, fuck. And I was being a baby, and I didn't want to sit in there because we just finished working out, and the blood was already.
Your best friend Russ is a little bitch of a girlfriend. You know what I mean? You want to go in here? It's
No,
hot.
I was the one who was complaining.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're his bitch of a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
You're Washie, I don't want to go here.
No, I don't want. Why would I want it?
Take
when
me somewhere different, best friend.
No,
I'm
but
spending my money at the diner. Why do I want to sit in the heat?
No, but
You
it's
even
like
just
a
said you
fucking
were
greenhouse.
You
in
even
there.
just said you were kind of.
Well, I only was being. I only realized I was being a baby once we moved, because the little Mexican dude, he went and brought us our silverware back in the greenhouse, and then I'm like, nah, we got to move. We got to move. Seat us somewhere else. And so he walked in and he was leading us somewhere to a table, and I said, no, I don't want to sit there. I want to go sit in the booth. And so I just walked over to the booth, and we sat down, and I'm like, is it hotter in here than it was in the other room? And Russ is like, yeah, it's hot in here. We shouldn't have moved. I'm like, fuck. I was crying about the other place, and I
God,
moved
you're
to a
like
place that was just
Alicia.
hot.
Alicia does that shit all the time.
Tracy does.
Oh, but I want this, and then she's like, I don't want this anymore. Can we sit over there? No, I want to sit over. Can we? Let's just move back. I'm like, you can't just keep moving back.
I know.
Because
I
you know
was-
you can't. You know you can. You're allowed. But at the same time, it's the fucking principle of it.
Russ wasn't bothered. He was like, well, let's go back to the other one then. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to move back now.
See,
I
would've-
bet you
if
they
if
do
I was
that
Russian-
shit.
Ugh.
They do it on purpose. They're like,
Yeah, I
these
don't know why
motherfuckers are going to come out.
And then back in the greenhouse, there was only like 2 or 3 of the tables that were full, but she let us right next to a group of about 8. And
Oh,
the
so
whole
the
room
body
was
heat.
empty, and I go, no, why are you sitting us there? I'm sitting here, away
Sections,
from
brother.
this. I don't know what they think when they seat you,
They have sections.
but
But in
it's
your
ridiculous.
defense, I mean, it's literally windows from like over,
Yeah.
like it's like head to toe windows. It's not just
John
like
P,
big-
you haven't even heard it yet. He's not the D-bag thing hasn't even come out
Yeah,
yet.
this
He's
isn't
set
the
the story
D-bag.
up, John P. Settle down.
This is just me wanting to, find some comfort. What did John P say? Not a D-bag. All
Not
right,
a
Yeah, no,
D-bag.
isn't
D-bag.
it?
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
even it.
So we're sitting there. By the way, it took a long time for the waters to get there. And I'm like, I wonder if they're mad. Whatever. So they finally came and we ordered the food. And then all of a sudden I hear, the most ungodly banging on a plate I've ever heard. It was a fork on a plate. Dang, 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 dang. So fucking loud. It was the booth right behind me, right? And I did a couple of the turnarounds, where you're just like, hoping someone notices. The girl was cute as hell. She was probably like 1.5. I'm bad with guessing ages. 2 years old. How old are you when you can handle a fork and bang it on a plate? It's about 2.
I would say 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so-
And so, it was a banging, and she kept banging, and then she started to scream, "Ee!" like super fucking loud. And I had enough. Next time she went to bang, I turned around and I looked at the lady and I go, "Hey, can you take that away from her? It's really annoying."
God.
And she just gave me a look like she was surprised anybody said anything. And the person that was, I think it was the grandmother of the child that was sitting back to back with me, I could see her reach for the fork and take it away. And then the kid screamed holy terror after that because the fork was taken away. But eventually she stopped screaming and there was no more banging. And it was great for everyone. And the woman didn't say anything when I said, and I was pretty polite about it. I said, "It's just really annoying. Can you please take that away from her?" And
I don't know with the way you felt. If it was polite, I feel like you had
Russ
already been
even
ticked
admitted-
off. You were
Russ
ticked
even
off.
admitted, because I said to him, I go, "I'm sorry, I had to say something." He goes, "Well, you were polite about it."
Christine, I don't know if Kane hates children as much as he just doesn't have patience for them.
That's
no.
it. I don't hate children.
No.
But you don't. You hate how they are.
Well, I mean,
You hate how they behave.
They're little terrors. Yeah, I hate how they behave.
You hate the thought of children.
I don't hate the thought of children. I hate the thought of sitting next to other people's children in a restaurant.
I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have made the kid stop. I just would have moved my table. And I would have blamed it. I would have blamed it on the waiter. I wouldn't blame it on the kid. Kid's just doing kid shit. He's not hurting nobody. I would have blamed it on the waiter and been like, "Yo, you don't have to sit me here. I'm sitting over here." And if they
Well,
would have been like,
that's-
"Why?" I'd be like, "Well, the kid's making fucking noise," and leave it up to them to say something.
Well, that's why I prefaced the story with all the movements beforehand, because at that point, it was would have been weird because the food was coming and whatever. I got to tell the waitress, "Oh, bring it over here now," because this kid, by the way, the fork on the plate was so loud, you could hear it anywhere. There's nowhere I could have gone. I would have had to go back to the greenhouse to not hear it.
I think
And
the
I did,
parents are
I did it
D-bags.
pretty politely. Russ was even quite impressed with how politely I did it, knowing me.
I don't think the parents
Well-
are d-bags if they took the fork away. I don't think the
Well, no,
parents
no.
are d-bags at all. I think what happens is parents are so used to it
Yeah.
that
true, you're right,
sometimes
you're right.
it tunes out. So the fact that he said something, then the grandma's like, "Oh yeah, you're right, okay."
Rachel in the mafia
Now
said
me
you must have
over. Go ahead.
you must have said it differently because the way you just retold it now, it wasn't so polite. So like the way you just said it now to us.
No,
Well,
it's
initially,
fine.
the way you said it initially was when you turn around, you sound a little bit
Now-
like a
okay.
pissed.
You're the woman. I'm going to turn around here and say it how it
Ting 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 ting.
Hey, could you take that away from her? It's really
Ah!
Thanks. There. Just like that. Pretty much just like that. I didn't say thanks. I just turned around.
Here's the thing: is me. I was over. I didn't really let my kid. I didn't let my kid do too much. Like I could have been more in the middle because I was always like, as soon as he banged once, I was like, taking it away, mine.
That's what Russ was like
That's
as
what-
a parent. And so that's why I don't
But
really
it's a
have-
happy medium. Like you could let him bang for a second and then take it away, or better, give him something else to bang with. That's what I would do to Lexington. He would bang on the plate, and I'd be like, "No, you want to drum? You can drum." But I would fold up a napkin and I'd put that on the table, and I'd tell him to bang on that. And so instead of hearing clang, 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 you'd hear dunk, dunk.
That's a conscientious parent. She wasn't. She was just kind of. She was really.
And she's probably out of it.
She was really going at that grand slam. She had a sausage on her fork because she was shoving it in her mouth, as I said.
Yeah.
What
Again,
I said.
it's a different type of people. You know what I mean? But diner people aren't the classiest. You know.
Well,
This
Manny's
is a classy diner as diners go, though, right, Jay?
Yeah, Manny's,
this-
Manny's is the spot. Like, especially in that area, which is very affluent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. it's not-
Fluent in Spanish, you mean?
Yeah. No. Nary a black person. Nary
Yes.
a brown. The only
No.
brown people in the whole diner were the workers. Yeah. So that neighbor. It's Clark. It's a white neighborhood.
Yeah, very white.
So what do you vote?
Not a D-bag. Again, it could have been handled differently by the parent. But again, also at the same time, I just think it was a circumstance. I think it was the parent just didn't think about it, and then you made the correction, and they probably were like, oh shit, all right, yeah, okay.
Cool.
So, yeah, I don't think you're a
Hit
D-bag
it.
either.
Not a D-bag.
Hey, what did you do this weekend?
I lost power.
Fucking D-bag. God damn.
No, so we had a
Instant
tornado.
D-bag, dude.
We had a tornado come through, an F1 tornado that hit the ground for 9 minutes, and fucking, I
Well,
didn't have
tornadoes
power.
tend to hit the ground. Otherwise, they're
Right,
just considered
but you know,
funnel
you don't
clouds.
expect one to come through New Jersey, and
They
it
come
hit-
through New
it took-
Jersey.
What?
They come through New
I
Jersey.
know, but I have in all my years, I've never been part of one. Anyway, so it knocked power out. I didn't get it back till Sunday.
D-bag.
So I'll just be the D-bag, yeah. Awesome. All right. Yeah.
So where'd you stay?
In the house?
With no power?
No, I mean, what do I have a dog.
He
so
didn't have to. Jay.
Shockingly.
Don't
so
say
King called
shockingly. I've offered a
many
lot of
times.
nice
No.
things in the past.
So I called Kane. Kane was like, "Did you post the show yet?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm out of power." And he's like, "Oh shit, I'm down the shore. If you and the family and the dog want to stay at my apartment."
First, I said, if you guys want to go to my apartment, it's cool in there, whatever. He goes, no, I got the dog. I said, bring the dog.
Yeah, you did.
How many Coronas were you fucking deep
Yeah,
at that point?
Yeah.
It was in the morning. I wasn't
Yeah,
even
it was
drunk
early.
yet.
It was early,
And I
yeah.
was still in the house, and I said, you better tell me soon, though, because Russ is on his way down here, and he's going to have to let you in.
No, but we decided
you didn't
to.
you didn't take that offer?
No, because I had to. No, because
He
I
wants
had
to be the martyr. He wants.
Kane's kind of happy you didn't take that offer. To be honest, he's like,
No, he sure is. He sure is.
No, it didn't bother me either way. I wasn't going to be here. You
My
just
kid
like to be
wipes
the
his ass
martyr,
now.
though. You like to have. You
No.
need the excuse to complain. Oh, it's not in the house. It was hot. You had options, but you didn't.
I had to stay local because they had to clear trees. I had to be there. Like they had to come in and it was just a mess. Still a mess. Have you been through Well, you don't go through Plainfield. It's like a fucking war zone.
how can you complain about your little small tornado when people in Texas have been underwater for fucking?
No
I
shit.
get it. I get it. And there's so many kids that got lost.
Over 100 people.
Ugh.
All most children.
Yeah, from that camp.
Ugh.
What was it? Camp something? Mystic?
Mystic, I think, yeah.
Ugh, awful.
Anyway, that was nice.
All right, so I'm a D-bag. All right, it's person. And then, if you didn't hear the pre-show, I got it. Well, I was spotted this weekend. Spotted down the shore like a
Oh
celebrity.
yeah, Show Killer Mike saw you.
Show Killer
yeah.
Mike, yeah.
Yeah, I
He
got a
saw
text.
you and messaged me.
Yeah, I got a text, and Kevin sent me a text. Yeah, went down to the
What
beach.
happens when you hang out at Asbury Park, Jay?
Yeah, I know. And I had on fucking rainbow speedos.
I'll grab your butt cheeks and pull out my willy, stir your ass
like a
hot
Jillian.
And what happened? Show Killer Mike got so scared he left. Imagine
I
this.
would have too. I would
Because-
too. Jay's a fucking nutcase, dude.
Show Killer Mike lives in Jersey City. You plan a day to go to Point
Right,
Pleasant.
it's not close.
You're going to be there a while. You're not just going to be there for a couple minutes and turn right around and come home. He's there. It's still early in the day, and he sees Jay, and just day's over. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. That's hilarious.
It had to. When did I text you? It had to have been not even.
He's pulling his cock out.
Yeah, not even about one. Yeah, I mean it was. Yeah, so it's funny.
You know what? This is what Jay said when he saw Mike.
That's a huge bitch.
He's like, oh shit! Because I texted Kane. I called Kane. He didn't pick up, and I texted Kane. I might be getting arrested again. But of course, I was with my family.
Such Let him go. At this point, you can look at him as an equal. He got fired too, so you can look at him and be like, fucking cocksucker.
Yeah. No shit. Man, but I text Jay back. I go, man, I am praying you bump into him.
Me too. Yeah. Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
No, I wasn't photoshopped, Rick. What do you mean photoshopped? That's just what I look like, bro. I'm handsome.
No.
What are we talking about
No. He didn't say you looked photoshopped. He said you looked photoshopped in. Like it didn't look like you were belonged in the photo.
What photo
He
are we
didn't
talking
say
about?
that you looked
I don't know.
handsome,
Tracy
idiot.
posted a picture, and she said it looked like she, was photoshopped in. I didn't see the in part. All right. Okay.
Oh.
No, I was there. He was with me.
I'm that handsome.
I'm that good looking that it looks like a filter.
Do you hear about this guy? They found a live eel swimming in his abdominal cavity. Did you hear about that over the
He
weekend?
shoved it up his asshole then, didn't he?
How the fuck did he get in there?
The story said it had to have come through the back door, though. How else is it getting in?
Yeah.
33-year-old Chinese man showed up to the emergency room with severe abdominal pain.
What's up with these Chinese people putting things up their ass?
That's true. Yeah, he probably did put it in there himself. It was a foot long, live.
Jesus.
It was alive.
Yeah.
It was
his
swimming
wife was
around.
like, his wife said, "Go to the doctor. He'll get it out."
Hey.
Look at that fucking thing.
Was he?
Wait, let me edit. Hold on. All right.
That's a turd.
Holy hell.
That was swimming around in him.
What if it was living in there? Hey, you know what they say, dude? We really do have parasites.
Yeah, boy, he needs a detox stat.
What the
Did a
freak?
CT scan of his abdomen. That was a foreign object they found in there. Pierced
Hey,
his
every
stomach.
object in China is a foreign object.
Yeah, it ate through his fucking stomach. I'm free. Oh wait, I guess not. Got to eat through a whole nother layer.
Wait,
Wow.
what? It ate through his stomach?
Like his intestines and shit. That had to
Did
eat
he go?
through.
Did the guy go septic? Because I mean,
Bored. No, I don't know. He was seemingly fine.
Wait,
no, but
wait,
you,
the
that's
eel-
sepsis.
listen,
That's how
the
sepsis
eel-
happens, isn't it?
The eel had drilled through the intestinal wall and was now swimming in the abdominal cavity, which was at risk of being infected if not treated immediately.
Yeah, sepsis.
The surgeon managed to grab and remove the eel and then sutured the hole in the colon and flushed the abdominal cavity with saline to minimize the risk of infection. After the surgery, he recovered well and was discharged from the hospital. No word
Wait.
on what happened to the eel.
Did you
So
mention?
he must have ate it. He must have ate it whole then, right? He must have ate it whole. No, I don't fucking know. What the fuck?
It's fucking
Did it
crazy.
start off as a baby eel when he was swimming in a lake? Maybe the baby eel got in his little butthole. Did it start off as a baby eel at a restaurant and it got bigger in the stomach? She said, but no, because it couldn't live in stomach acid, right?
Plenty of food in there. Yeah, well, you wouldn't think, although it's electric. Boogie, boogie.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Wait a minute. Why did he? You might have mentioned this. I might have missed it. Why did he go in?
Because he was having stomach pains.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know if it was.
The doctor was like, boy, that's hard. And then they did a CT scan and found this weird thing in there.
Damn.
Yeah, it was right. So that's crazy.
Yucky, yucky.
Jesus.
Also yucky. There's. Have you ever known anyone that had a BBL? Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah. Man and woman.
Did it stink?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I wasn't
The
close.
fuck?
I've known, but I wasn't close enough to.
Because there's a disgusting BBL smell side effect that is making people reconsider getting their Brazilian butt lift. They're very risky as it is. But the unexpected side effect is a musty or sour smell, sometimes a shit smell.
Probably while healing, right? Not forever.
It's tissue death. And unhygienic habits that could cause someone with a BBL to have a smelly behind. If a patient was overfilled with fat during the procedure, fat necrosis, which is when fatty tissue in the butt dies, can occur. So then you get a rancid smell because your butt's fucking dying.
It was coming through your asshole. That's crazy.
More fat in an area than the blood supply allows, the fat will die through a smelly process called fat necrosis, which can lead to infections that need antibiotics, hospital, even sepsis. And then there are people whose ass gets so big with the thing that they can't fucking clean themselves, and so you get that smell as well. So you get
Yeah, it's
all
called
of
butthole. The butthole stink.
these. Yes,
Cardi B
it's a
has that.
symphony of smells.
Yeah, Cardi B even she spoke about it like publicly about how her ass stunk because she got that.
Did she really?
Yeah, Cardi B. If you look it up, yep.
Wow. Well, I think we
Budget
need an
Comb
intermission.
says, dead ass?
What?
Intermission. He said dead ass?
Well,
Question mark?
we've been pretty mean and gross so far, so let's take a brief intermission with this website.
Am I making this one bigger?
Oh shit.
It's called
shit.
Purrly.
You ever got a fucking cat erection before, dude?
PURRLI.com.
Actually, that's strangely calming.
Let's
Yeah,
see
of
if
course
we
it
make
is, Jay. That's why they made it.
I've never liked a cat purring, but I'm listening in my headphones and it
There's
sounds.
this-
You've
There's
never pet a cat and it goes and you're like, oh, fucking.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
not
sleepy
to.
purr. This is a happy purr.
Yeah, that is.
Wow.
You can change it.
Yeah. Sleepy,
What's that?
happy, steady, lively, purr out, purr in, relaxed, overjoyed, close, distant, perfect, meowy. What's meowy? I bet this guy's gonna make a bundle on this fucking stupid thing.
You
No,
could
what's
play that through a speaker and have somebody sit on it.
No, Jay.
Okay, Howard.
I'm
That's
saying
been done a time or two.
I know, but I'm saying that the bass in my headphones is like, wow. Yeah, Rick just said that. Sitting
What'd
on
he
a
say?
speaker. Rick said, sit on a speaker for those purrs. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, we have a special butthurt today.
Oh fuck.
Jillian is joining us. Let's go.
Oops, wait. Hold
That
on.
is the wrong one.
Wait, I gotta find that. All right, here we go.
Oh, yes, your butt. You're really butt.
We're using this one this time.
A little butt. Like a little babe. Without your rash. You kick and cry and scream.
Because your butt.
Is that the only one you have?
I have this one. Oh wait, where the fuck is it? Here it is.
Hey now, this is Butthurt. It's a dumb game. Let's play. Who is most likely to? Kane and Corey have nothing better to do.
She's gonna say everything is Jay. I can tell already in her face.
Hey,
Jillian is
Jillian.
here. Jillian from the
Hey,
Mafia.
guys.
What's up, girl? How you doing? How's Mike Tyson?
He's good. He's really good.
Kate, I just want to say you fucked
She knows
up.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah,
he
she
comes
don't.
to her
Oh, he don't listen to you, Jillian. He don't listen to you. You need a
See?
man that can listen to you, Jillian. You need a man that can hear you.
He doesn't listen to you. He doesn't take, signs.
Wow. First of all, wait. Look at that view. Where are you live in Miami or Fort Lauderdale? Where's this?
Miami. My
Damn!
dog's on the patio, so
This
I
bitch
have
got
to-
money. Look at this.
No
Look at this bitch play.
shit.
This
Wait,
bitch
did you
got
take off
money.
today? Did you take off today to do this?
No, she's got to go in
No,
later.
no. I delayed my patience, and I haven't gotten dressed for work yet because my uniform has my name on
And
it.
she got a
so
Cartier
I don't need your
bracelet.
creep ass knowing my my
And
full
she
name.
got a Cartier bracelet. She's
And
fucking
Kane, she's got a
rich.
job, bro. You fucked up, dude.
Bitch has got
I got a
money.
Birkin too, Corey. You gotta get
You got a
Alicia
Birkin? No, shut the fuck up. I ain't getting no Birkin.
Yeah.
How you fucking
Well,
lying?
this was a bad idea. To get Jillian on this son of a bitch.
What's the view? Are you in Brickell?
right next to the river. Yeah.
Are
So,
you,
right
what
with
floor
Brickell
are
and the
you
Bay,
on?
yeah.
Like the view behind you is gorgeous. It's just, I mean,
I'm
you-
saying,
28.
I'm saying,
28?
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say
How
between.
much is your
28
rent
floors.
there?
Let's see.
I'll say 6,000.
More than
bucks
you
a
can
month.
afford.
Yeah.
No shit. Damn, Jillian. Fuck you.
What you
Oh,
got? How many
man.
bedrooms?
I have two.
2 bedrooms. Miami.
what do you
and
do
Brickell.
again? Are you like a nurse?
I'm saying nurse.
I am
Wow.
Personal trainer?
Sexist. No, I
Wow.
am a medical director.
A medical director?
Yeah.
Wow. Kane, you fucked up.
So
bro.
I'm just like a
All right, Jay.
professional nerd. I write studies and I run the practice.
Wow.
Yeah, but at places like where legit people have go into, like.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Jay,
an
why you-
office in Manhattan, 27th and 7th, or 57th and 7th, Midtown.
Yeah, right over there.
So I'm there sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
and then Beverly Hills too.
guys,
Shut the fuck up.
do you want all questions to go to her and have her decide all the questions, or do you want to play like
Yes.
usual and have her go ahead and overrule one of our answers if she wants to? How do you want to do it, Corey?
I don't know. You just sure we have already figured this out?
Well, I figured it out on, but I'm thinking that maybe it might be more fun if she did them all. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I think we said that she was going to overrule, but I like the fact that you let her do them all.
What do you want to do, Jillian? You want to do them all?
And she's got
You want to
Pellegrino.
overrule?
She wants to overrule.
Yeah.
All right. And
All
she's
right,
got
Jillian wants to
Pellegrino. Yeah, she's
overrule.
fucking
That's
rich,
what we
bro.
already set up. So Jillian will overrule. All right,
Hell yeah!
Corey.
At least there's two of us in the chat, Jillian. At least there's two of us that fucking know the good life.
let's switch it up and let's start with Jay. Who would be the first to die in a horror movie because they were too busy talking about themselves?
Huh. Oh shit. I don't.
Is that hard?
No. Yeah. I mean, I don't even need to suss this one out. Definitely Corey. Corey likes to talk about. Oh, I wrote this new joke, and if I listen to this shit, I mean, we'll be talking about somebody dying in a river, and he'll be like, oh, by the way, I have a joke about that. Yeah, it's Corey. Definitely fucking Corey. Absolutely.
Yeah, it would be Corey.
I don't want to share things with you guys no more. Fuck you. I thought I get excited to share things.
Oh no.
Jillian even said it. Definitely Corey. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
would be
agree.
definitely
Out of
Corey,
me and Kane, I'm the only one that's got things going on. You know.
Oh wow.
Kane would be like, Kane would just be like, no, I'm ready to die now. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh.
Kane would be like, didn't you see Sex in the City 25,000 years ago?
Hey, I'm not the one who brings that up. You guys bring that up.
All right.
So you
whatever.
can't use that against me. But that's wow, Corey actually got a butthurt. Nice. And you agree? You concur, Jillian?
For sure.
Yeah. Anything to add to that, or you just?
No, it would have been Jay. It would have always been Jay.
Yes, it would have been Jay,
Not
because
his
Jay
friend.
this morning already said on a comment about Photoshop. He's like, "Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
me. I am Photoshopped. I'm not Photoshopped. It's how I
I'm
look."
not
And it's like,
Photoshop. I'm just that handsome in pictures sometimes.
yeah.
Good Lord.
Sometimes.
You just compared your little tornado to a flood in Texas where kids died. So like, no one.
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
yeah, yeah,
everybody's fucking ailment is their worst. I've never experienced that. That's all I'm saying. All right.
All right, Corey. Who's most likely to talk for 10 minutes straight and say absolutely nothing?
Jay.
I have a lot of shit.
Jay
Fuck
does
you,
that
bro.
already.
It's called the pre-show.
It's called.
You know what? Go fuck all of you. Most of the no, this is the issue. Most of the time,
You can't. You're not allowed up to the 28th floor, bitch.
no, listen. Most of the
We have
time,
security.
I'm saying things, but you guys just tune it out because
Well,
most
but
of
we've
the shit-
learned. That's why we tune it out, because nothing is really going to be said.
No, I make a lot of great points. You just don't. It goes against what you guys fucking feel. So right away, I'm like saying nothing.
of great points is crazy.
My points are fucking amazing. I just take the roundabout
Jillian,
way
get
to
in
get
here.
there.
What do you respond
Go
to Jay?
brick someone, Jay. Go brick someone.
Go brick
Jillian,
someone.
you know what? Is there? You have a balcony? I think you should fucking
I
step
do.
off of it.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right,
Her
my
dog
turn.
right now chilling.
No, look,
Yeah,
I'm
the dog's
just
out there.
I'm just going in order. I'm not jumping around. Who thinks they're the main character, but they're barely an extra?
This game is awesome.
Let's see.
He's more handsome, right? He's
How would I
handsome and
figure
funny.
this one out?
Fucking camera.
He's more handsome. He knows
Right.
karate and
I do.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And he's a ninja.
Trained all my life.
Yeah.
I'll
Trained all
take
his
Jillian
life.
out in a
You trained
heartbeat.
jujitsu all your life? No, you
all
didn't.
my fucking life.
No,
I
no.
actually fought-
Ninjutsu.
No. I trained jujitsu, Japanese jujitsu all my life. Not
You said,
Brazilian.
wait, you told me ninjutsu. You
It's
said you were a
ninja- yes.
ninja.
Yes.
Ninjutsu?
Jay
is a
went
thing?
to a
It's
strip
just-
mall next to a Chuck E. Cheese and did the karate there.
And when you get here, we'll get in a ring and we'll see who taps out first. How about that, Jillian?
Yeah, that'll be you, motherfucker.
What would be the point of that?
I've seen your bruises. I never have bruises like that. That means you're not good. Fucking stop getting beat up.
Means I'm a woman with low iron.
Means your
but
coaches
okay.
suck. That's
That
what
means
that
I have a
means.
low iron.
Oh,
I'll fucking take on your coaches too. How about that?
okay,
Look, if I've seen
wait.
'em-
You want to take out my
Jesus
coach?
Christ.
Look up my coach right now.
All right.
Because he's a scary motherfucker.
Yes.
His
so
name's
am I.
Cyborg.
Jay's the boss of the bad gym at Cobra Kai. He's like the fucking bad gym guy.
Did you have to pay for your belts, Jay?
No, I never paid a day in my life. And
Yeah.
in order for me to get my black belt, I had to fight at
Suck it in.
crazy. Yeah.
Suck a dick, she said. I love it. Suck a dick.
She fucking somebody taps her in the lip, it's bleeding. She has to post a story about it. Like,
Who's
bitch,
pulling
who
his
gives a
cock out?
fuck?
That looks badass. And if you don't like it, then don't follow me. What
Oh,
do you
true,
care?
true. I
There you
can't. I
go.
have to follow
There you go.
because I got to see what Kane let go. Anyway, go ahead. Next.
Jay.
Yes.
Oh, God. Prepare to override his answer, Jillian.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Who would start a GoFundMe for something they clearly caused?
Well, I mean, so I have to pick. Now, here's the thing, Jillian. Keep this in mind. I can't pick myself because that is something clearly that I would do.
Yes.
So, between the two of them.
Well, she's going to override it anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and
she
give you
can't
the power.
override it because I can't pick myself. So between the two
But
of
I
them,
can pick you.
But she can pick you.
Well,
That's
fuck
how
you
she
then.
overrides.
But between so if I have to pick
Yes.
between the two of you, Corey obviously has a lot of money. So between the two of you, it would be Kane. Not that you would, because I know you wouldn't. You suck it up. You live on the bench outside before you fucking start a GoFundMe. I know
No,
how
that's
you
not
are.
true.
Well,
That's not
whatever.
true at all.
But definitely Corey wouldn't do it.
Right.
All right,
Have you
Jillian.
Yeah,
ever
it's
started-
you, Jay.
I would. I've done it actually.
I feel like Kane would start a GoFundMe for somebody else. Corey would start it for like a charity, and you
Yeah.
would start it so you could
For
go
myself.
and buy another black belt.
I'd started for a charity, but the charity is under my name, and I delegate where the money went to.
I don't know. You're pretty good with that stuff.
Corey
I
makes
think,
his own 501c.
Yeah.
I think you nailed it, Jillian. He would go for charity. I would go for a person, and then Jay would go for himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt. I have.
Yeah.
I tried it and it didn't work.
Jesus. Corey.
People don't like you.
Who's most likely to derail an episode of the Kate and Corey show with a pointless story about their dream from last night?
Oh, this
I
is
never
kind of
talk- I
difficult.
never talk about my dreams.
This is kind of hard because you're the only one that brings up crazy dreams.
You
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
had foot sex with
So I
Chris
think,
Martin.
shut
dude.
the
Come on,
fuck
bro.
up! It's my turn to answer. Jesus Christ. I'm going Kane because you have the dreams, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't argue with that. That's true.
All right,
and I
hold on,
left,
Jillian, go
I
ahead.
left that one in there
Jillian
full
wants to
well
speak.
knowing I was probably going to get that one.
Oh,
I
nothing to
actually
say
would
it,
have
huh,
gone with
Jillian?
Corey. I
You
would
wanna go with me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bitch.
yo,
I would've gone
overruled.
with Corey.
Corey gets one. Why?
Yeah.
Why does Corey get it?
I don't know. I feel like you would just tell a dumb story about.
I
something
would,
you bought
yeah.
and you saw
No,
on
she's
TV
right
and-
because I have a lot of the ADHD and sometimes I'll come in and say something that's irrelevant to everything. I agree.
Yeah.
She's right. That's
All
true.
right.
That's fair.
Wow.
Fucking bitch.
I got none so far. This is awesome. My turn. Who's most likely to cheat and still feel like the victim?
This is so easy.
I
You talking about maybe the guy that brings his wife to a Mexican restaurant for her birthday when he knows she hates Mexican food?
Or
I don't
White
understand. It's good
Castle.
food. It's a good restaurant. I don't know why she's being a bitch about it.
White Castle on Valentine's Day.
She
Real
wanted to go there. I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go to like a 5-star spot. She's like, no, just let's go to White Castle. You know, that's my
Yeah,
wife.
she said no. Corey didn't pay for it this time.
I know.
That's the best date you guys ever had, and it was because Corey paid for it.
I just want to, for the record, I would say I would never cheat on my wife.
Again?
Well, thank God, because it's a
Why would you
mystery.
just say that? Why would you just say that for the record?
Because I want to make sure, because she's probably, what's today? Yeah, oh yeah, she's going to listen. So
That's a
I want to
given.
make,
That's a
for
given.
the record, I
We
would
do
never
not
cheat
care.
on never cheat on my wife.
All right.
What's the
so
rebuttal
Jay
to
gets
that? What's more? Go ahead. That's
no,
the
I just want to
sentence.
say for the record. So I don't know why you guys are picking me, because I wouldn't feel bad about it, because I would never cheat.
Prepare to
You
override.
sound a little butthurt there, Jay.
Yeah,
Jay,
a lot of.
Yes.
who's most likely to have Googled how to make a sex tape look accidental?
Jesus. Why do you gotta ask me all the questions that would be me?
These are just, dude, it's
Jillian, do you-
GPT.
okay,
They just
okay.
all happen to be.
Jillian, you choose this one.
You.
Thank you. I'm not even upset about it. I am not upset about it because I probably have Googled that before.
God, that's like.
Kane
that's
doesn't have sex, and Corey has a PR firm for that.
Yeah.
So it would be you.
So it would definitely be me, yeah.
He has a PR firm.
I got
for
beyond for that. Yo, hey, guys, what's the best dick angle for me?
You'd have a
all
whole
right,
studio set.
Corey, who's most likely to sext with grammar corrections?
Oh. I mean,
Sex with grammar.
Considering I'm the only one of the two who knows how to spell, it'd be me.
yeah, I mean,
With grammar, sex with grammar. What do you mean? So that the person is like saying, "Hey, that's not how you spell." So the person's sexting you, and you're like, "No, no, no, you spelled it wrong."
Yeah, you're not using
Oh
the right
yeah, you in a
punctuation.
heartbeat. Yeah, you'd be the one that
Yeah.
fuck it all up. You get a big hard erection going, and just be like, "Nah."
but like, was there
He'd
supposed
be
to be
more
a comma?
turned on. He'd be more turned on about correcting the girl than
Yeah.
actually fucking
Yeah,
the girl.
yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
spelled there wrong.
He's like YOU apostrophe RE.
What it would be is like, oh God, I can't believe she's so stupid. She doesn't know how to use a comma. I'm out.
Meanwhile, she's fucking got one hand on her vagina and the other hand on the phone, and she's trying to be quick.
She's like, do you like how I'm flicking my bean? But she spelled bean, B-E-E-N. I'm like, "Ugh, I'm out. Gross.
Has this happened? Because
No, not to my knowledge. But yeah, that's not in my memory anyway. So that was a me. Oh,
That's-
Yeah.
there goes my shutout.
Who's winning this one?
Jay, you're kicking ass.
No shit.
Whose turn is it? Mine?
Yours.
Who would 100% say something cancelable and then act confused when it goes viral? I don't know.
Although,
I don't know. Like, could you don't let anyone take their turn, Jay.
all right. Well, I'm
You
just so
jumped
used
in
to.
there on Corey. Now you started to jump in there on
All right,
me.
I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
Although, because I was probably going to say the same thing you were about to say. Corey's getting a little punchier.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
on the show. He's
Talking about gay
he used
people, black fathers leaving.
I've been
But
doing
I
that
wouldn't be
forever.
confused about it. I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. I would 100% cover it up and be like,
I've
yeah,
been doing
that's
that
not what I meant.
forever. Remember, that used to be his excuse for not wanting
Yeah.
to share things on his page.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too controversial. Now
Yeah.
you're the one who's out there just blah, 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 blah. Don't give a fuck. Walking the line of cancel. But
Yeah, but
I don't-
okay. So being confused means I wouldn't be confused. I'd be like, that makes sense. You'd be confused because you'd be like, how the fuck did that go viral?
Well,
I'm just saying.
sussing it out. I'm sussing it out. All that said, I don't think Corey would act confused when it went viral. He'd be like, oh, yeah, I meant that to go viral. You wouldn't backpedal and go like, that's not what I meant. No, you're getting it all wrong. That would be Jay. Jay would do that. Right,
yeah,
Jillian?
Jay would do that. Corey would turn it into a bit and then
Right.
get a Netflix series.
He would take ownership. And I would also take ownership. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, there's 9. I've got 3 bonus ones. Okay. Jay's clearly won this one.
Thanks,
Who's
Jillian.
most likely?
Only game you can win.
Jillian, you get all 3 of these. Who's
Okay.
most likely to nut in 45 seconds and call it passion?
Oh, don't even point to me, Jillian. You don't even know about me. I'm fucking.
I don't want to know about it.
No, don't even point to me. They
The
fucking
fact
call me.
you
They
did
call me
is, like,
Italian
shocking
stallion for
anyone
a
fuck you.
reason. I
Yeah,
don't know what that.
shut up.
Just got to be so gross.
Fuck. Dude, don't make her jump, brother, please.
The windows
Oh, hi.
open.
Thanks for
Good
checking
Lord.
in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Oh. Wait, I'm sidetracked by the disgusting things Jay said.
Who's going to nut in 45 seconds and call it passion?
I'm gonna say you, King.
Wow. Now, aren't you?
Oh my God!
Corey's the famous one for nutting quick.
Whoa.
Yeah, but Corey has more like practice, right? He's got
Yes.
a woman living with
Wow.
him. He's used to, you know.
Just because
getting
he's got a
his
woman
dick
living with him
sucked.
doesn't mean he practices.
She's
Oh,
Such a
yes,
good
I
dick.
can. You do. You come out and you wait and then you come back in.
So Corey can last at least a minute. You got 45 seconds.
Hell yeah, Julian.
Kane's so butter right now.
I'm less butthurt, just more shocked. I
Oh,
thought that for
really?
sure. I thought
That's
that was a
butthurt.
Corey for sure. Yeah, because you talk about how quick you
come
nut.
on. I don't ever talk about that.
You used to. How come I
You
know?
talk about how you're like celibate. Yeah, your
Yeah.
temper is gonna go off.
Exactly. Julian knows.
You're like, yeah, Jillian knows. That was sound reasoning, though, Jillian. I'll give you that.
Thanks.
All right. Who's the biggest leech emotionally, financially, and spiritually? Jay's
Okay.
already.
So
Wait,
easy.
Can
Isn't it
Emotionally-
funny?
Do you want to
These aren't
defend that?
I
Yes.
didn't even specifically write these for Jay. They're just ChatGPT.
No,
and
so
they're just-
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Maybe financially, because whatever. But emotionally and spiritually, whatever. I can't even be whatever because if I can think one
Emotionally, like, do you have
emotion,
healthy
no.
emotions?
Yes,
You
I do.
ripped a guy and choked a cop. I don't think you
would've-
can regulate your
Jillian,
emotions, man.
Jillian,
You would've
you
done
would have
the
done the
same
same,
thing,
Jillian. Jillian, you
Oh,
would've
yeah.
done-
Yeah.
So if a cop chokes you, you just let him do it, or do you moan like you like it? Like, what do you do?
She wouldn't have got into that instance. She wouldn't even got
I
into that
wouldn't
position.
have gotten to that point. 'Cause I'm not
Okay.
a fucking idiot.
First of all, she's pretty and got big titties, so they're not gonna fucking pull her out. She's got a Birkin bag and
I've got
probably
no-
a Mercedes.
No, BMW.
That was my second guess. Yeah.
All I'm saying is
No,
that
I have gotten
in
that
that
a lot of
situation,
things in my
if you didn't
life.
defend yourself,
Sure you
if you didn't defend
La
yourself,
Rubia Gringa.
oh,
Lo
What?
siento,
If I didn't
lo
defend
siento.
myself, it wouldn't have gotten to that point. But also, like,
okay,
you've
so
done martial arts all your life.
I
You
have.
learned that you need to use your words and calm yourself down.
I couldn't.
That's
I was
literally the
getting
whole
choked.
thing.
Discipline's
Oh
what they
my
teach.
God,
Yeah.
Jillian, if you were getting choked and you didn't respond to that, that means you're a bitch and your trainer's a bitch. That's what it
No,
is.
I
boo.
would have responded to
No,
that, but I would have calmed
no,
the
I'm sorry.
situation down
I'm sorry.
before I
Part of
did it.
martial arts is knowing when to react. When the guy choked me and he squeezed harder, I reacted.
Jay,
When-
you screamed at a guy
Sounds
across
like-
the street that was talking too loud on his
All right,
cell
well, that was
phone.
in my fucking.
You're like, I'm gonna go
No.
fuck him up, and we're like, no, he's just talking loud.
No,
Yeah.
because
Sounds
you
like a
guys
guy
were like,
who
God,
got
I
his
wish this
breath
guy would
from
shut
Amazon
up.
Prime.
No. All I'm saying is that I read the situation, and when he squeezed harder, that's when I reacted.
But again, like Corey said, I think it's safe to say that it wouldn't have gotten that far because boobs.
Yeah.
All right, there's one more, right?
If I
If I got out of the car, it'd be a whole different story.
All right, she would
God.
drop to her knees. That's why. All right, go ahead.
Whoa!
No, I'm thinking the cop drops to his knees. That's what I'm thinking. And finally,
You
who
don't get
looks
to
like
the 28th floor with all this shit not knowing what you're doing. Come on.
we're going to end on the similar note? Who looks like they've been through 5 divorces and have never even been married?
Oh.
But just because I've never been married or
No,
Corey
no.
hasn't been married, no.
I'm married.
That doesn't preclude you from being the answer.
I don't look like I've been through it, so I don't think you could say that.
Nah, I don't. No, not Corey.
All right, pick Jay. Go ahead.
You're a little too happy to have gone through 5
Do I
marriages.
look like I've been through 5 divorces?
Yeah, sometimes
You do. You
become
fucking hate women,
sometimes you
dude.
become disgruntled and upset.
Yeah,
yeah,
your
you
grumpy
do.
days? Kinda.
Yeah!
Kinda.
Jillian, if you don't pick him, you're
No, but I'm
fucking
going
ass
more
hurts.
for looks, like whose face looks like they've been through the ringer,
When you don't wear sunscreen, kind of in that vibe.
Wow. Let him know, Jillian. Hold on.
we just-
I'm not
Like,
putting that.
mow the lawn all weekend
Yes.
long,
I
so
ain't putting that
like,
chemical bullshit on
Yes,
my
we
skin. No
just
fucking way.
ended
Mineral
on a big
sunscreen. Use mineral sunscreen.
Oh, I don't know where to find that. Where do I get that?
online.
Amazon.
Just all over
Everything's
this.
on Amazon.
Sephora,
You
all
gotta
the-
go online and find it and fucking put your shit
No,
in.
it's
And
just
I'll
zinc.
text
It's
you a
just
link.
zinc.
I'll text you a link
all
now
right,
that I
all
have
right,
your
do that.
number.
Do that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jay
Well,
wins.
this is fun.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
a
hang.
blast.
You know what? You might as well hang out for really bad jokes.
Let's do it.
She's got to make money to pay
It's
for
now
this
time
fucking party.
for
Ever
3
seen a
minutes.
grown
3
man
more
naked?
minutes.
Kane and Corey's really
Goodbye.
bad jokes.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Corey, a bee attack injured 24 residents of a town in France.
A bee attacked in
A
France?
bee attack in
Where did it
France.
sting them? On their wee wee?
That's good.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Those fucking French can't even fight off bugs.
The bees swarmed, and do you know what French bees sound like? They don't go bzz, bzz, they go.
For the first time in over a century, Parisians will be allowed to swim in the River Seine. Remember that
For the
river
first
from
time
the
in
Olympics?
century, we'll have the Black Death back again.
Yeah. Only in France
It
does
smells
a
like
poop.
poop.
Yeah, only in France does a poop-filled river make its people cleaner. Evidence suggests Neanderthals crushed and boiled bones in fat factories to access bone marrow 125,000 years ago.
Now they call that place a spa on 57th Street. They're crushing and smashing bones in there, baby.
I mean, you know.
McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Oh, I'm going to go her. She gets the match because I went food. Oddly enough, that's how your Arby's roast beef sandwich is made today.
Oh, damn.
Ah.
That's a match. 1 in 3 Americans have a nickname for their car.
What? Okay, 1 in 3 Americans. 1 in 3 Americans are virgins still? What? 1 in 3 Americans have nicknames for their cars.
Yeah. Pauly Shore calls his Uber.
Hey.
He doesn't have a job.
Jay calls his Corey's.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're right.
Yeah.
I can't even combat that.
That was quick. That was nice. And
It's
finally,
actually not Corey's anymore because he signed it over to me. So it's
You
not
wrote the
nice.
law.
Hey, I ain't signed shit, Jillian. And I got a lot of witnesses in here knowing that I ain't signed a damn thing.
Yeah, was that document notarized?
It was.
By who?
I don't know. Some guy
What
named Tyrone.
shady ass notary do you know?
Yeah.
and finally, Cardi B may have split with Stephon Diggs.
Cardi B, Stephon Diggs.
She didn't find him sexually satisfying. Apparently, her new song is "Dap."
Dry ass pussy.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Maybe he couldn't get hard because of her BBL smell.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe she didn't want to be with the receiver anymore. Maybe she wanted to get with a tight end.
Hey, all good, all very nice. What a way to go out. Thanks, Jillian. That was fun.
Thanks,
You were fantastic. Text me that link to the good stuff.
Yeah, make sure we
All
fix
right.
that sunscreen issue.
Since I look so haggard.
All right, go make some money so
Sidewise.
you can pay for your place.
And get
your
a new
birthday
coach.
bag
Get a
and
new
your-
coach. He's not teaching you the right way.
Yeah.
I like your top.
I like your.
I was strategic about what I wore to not show too much cleavage because I didn't want to
No,
disrupt.
it's about perfect. Yeah, it's about perfect. See you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.